There are really only three ways to put your money to work in markets. You do it yourself, which takes time that most people don't have. You hand it to someone else and hope that they care about your money as much as you do. Or you automate it with a system that ends each day completely in cash, risks 1% per trade, and allows you to maintain control of your money the entire time. This video is about that third option. My name is Max, head of portfolio strategy at Vector. Here's exactly what you can expect from this video: who I am, the 3 steps of exactly how this works, and actual real results from our real Vector clients, and then the next steps to know exactly what to do to prepare for your call. My name is Max, head of portfolio strategy at Vector. Until recently, I was in portfolio management at AllianceBernstein, one of the largest asset managers in the world, co-managing a $90 billion book of business. Before that, I spent 2.5 years as an independent prop trader, executing long and short strategies in the futures market, trading S&P, NASDAQ, crude oil, gold, and crypto perpetual futures under strict per-trade risk limits. Before that, I sat on an investment committee, co-managing over $120 million of client assets. I left AllianceBernstein to work with Vector full-time, and I want to tell you why, because I think it says something important. When you're inside an institution that size, you see exactly how the best money in the world is managed. The risk frameworks, the systematic strategies, the discipline. You also see the wall, the one that keeps all of that away from everybody else who isn't a pension fund or an endowment. I got tired of being inside of that wall. Vector is what happens when you take that institutional grade infrastructure and make it accessible to individual investors. That's not marketing language. That's literally what the product is, and it's why I'm here. I personally have my own capital in this system, not a token amount, meaningful capital. The same strategies I'm about to walk you through are the ones I trust with my own money. Vector has been running live systems, not backtests, live for over 4 years, roughly 2,000 clients, a quant team built from the same institutional world that I come from. And if you want a third-party gut check, you can look us up on Trustpilot. I left AllianceBernstein to work with Vector full-time, and I want to tell you why, because I think it's something important. I was actually a client of Vector's before ever even thinking about joining Vector. And to leave the institutional job that I had, I would never do such a thing if I did not believe in this team and this product. What Vector is. Let me be clear about something up front, because this is the number one question people have but don't always ask. We do not hold your money. We do not manage your money. We have no access to your funds whatsoever. Vector is a software licensing company. You license our trading algorithms, connect them to your brokerage account in your name, under your control, and the software executes trades on your behalf. Your money stays in a regulated brokerage like Interactive Brokers, Alpaca, NinjaTrader, Coinbase, and plenty more. You can log in and see every position and withdraw funds the same day if you want to. Think of it like hiring a specialist surgeon. They perform the procedure, but it's your body, your hospital, your decision. We're the surgeon. Your brokerage account is the operating room. This structure exists by design. It means there's no counterparty risk with us. That's not a feature we added. It's the foundation the entire company is built on. How it works. Step 1. You open an account with a supported brokerage, or use one that you already have. Step 2, you connect our software to that account. It takes about 10 minutes and our team walks you completely through it. Step 3, the algorithm monitors the market and places trades automatically. You don't have to watch the charts, you don't have to click buttons. It runs while you work, while you sleep, and while you live your life. Then the risk math. Let me make the risk concrete so it's not abstract. Say you start with $100,000. the system risks about 1% of your portfolio per trade. It puts roughly 33% of your account into a position. That's $33,000. The stop loss is set at 3% on that position. 3% of the $33,000 is about $1,000, which is 1% of your total portfolio. 1 trade per day maximum, back to 100% cash by the end of the day. No leverage, no overnight risk. That's how the drawdown stays controlled. In plain English, the system is designed that so no single bad trade can meaningfully hurt you. Now we're going to look at a dashboard that puts all of this in one place. It's where you can see your positions, see your profit and loss on those positions, and see how simple it is. It's really a bird's eye view of your portfolio and what is happening inside of it. Some clients we don't hear from for 6 months after setup. They're doing perfectly well. The results. Let's talk performance. And I want to be straight up with you because this is where most companies in this space immediately lose all credibility. We'll never guarantee returns. Anyone who does is either lying to you or breaking the law. What I can do is show you our track record and let you evaluate it for yourself. Last year, our NASDAQ futures system delivered 127% returns with a maximum drawdown of 16.5% and a 76% win rate. Now, context matters. That was an exceptional year with significant volatility that our neutral strategies are designed to capitalize on. If we do half as well as that this year, I'm still happy. And if even half of that, you're still looking at multiples of what the S&P typically delivers. To make this tangible, we had a client, Steve, who started with $253K. He earned $111K on that account. His maximum drawdown was 4.99%. He didn't sit in front of a screen. He let the system run. And that's exactly what it's designed to do, to get out of your way. We've had losing months. Every system does. If someone shows you a track record with 0 losing months, that's a red flag. Not us. Our losing months are small and defined. A 4 to 5% drawdown in a bad month is not the elevator down. The question isn't about, are there going to be losing months? It's how big are those losing months and how quickly can the system recover? I'd rather set realistic expectations now and have you pleasantly surprised than overpromise and have you leave in 3 months. Year 1 is about building confidence over time. Year 2 and beyond is where compounding does all the heavy lifting. Who is this for? This isn't for everyone, and that is intentional. Vector works best for people who want automated, passive exposure to the markets. You're a professional, a business owner, someone with a family, with capital to deploy, but not the time to sit in front of the charts. If you're a day trader who wants to click every single button and enter trades, this is not for you. If you're looking for a get-rich-quick scheme, it's definitely not for you. And if you are thinking, I've never done this before and I don't know if I'm the right fit, you're actually the ideal client because most of our smoothest onboarding is with people with no prior trading experience. You follow the system as designed because you don't have to unlearn any bad habits that you've created. We walk you through everything from A to Z. If automated trading sounds risky to you, I'd actually argue that this is the tamest way to get better returns, and you can do it with 0 leverage. 1 trade per day, stop losses on every position, back to cash at night. You're not day trading. You're not YOLOing your capital, hoping for a home run that you're not likely going to get. You're running a disciplined institutional grade system in the background of your life. What happens next? If you've got a call booked with our team, here's what to expect. It's a conversation, not a pitch. We'll walk you through live performance data from real accounts, answer your questions, and help you figure out if Vector is the right fit for your situation. If it's not, we'll tell you. Come with questions. The more specific, the better. If you want to go deeper before the call, we have a Vector 101 course that breaks everything down: strategies, risk management, all of it. I spent years inside of institutions where the best tools, the best risk management, the best strategies, none of it was available to people who actually need it the most. That bothered me. Vector is the answer to that. The best trading strategies in the world should not be locked behind hedge fund gates. You deserve access to the same tools that institutions use, but with full control of your own capital and not paying nearly as high of fees. I'll see you on the call.
Now I'm going to go over some of the dashboards from our Vector clients. Here is Phil and his client performance. Quick client spotlight. Phil has generated $176,000 in profit since October of 2025 running the Vector algorithms. This is a real account with real results over multiple months of trading. Consistency like this is exactly what we aim for with all of our systems. Another client result worth highlighting is Marty. Marty made $74,000 in profit in just the last 6 weeks running Vector algorithms on a live broker account. This shows what can happen when these systems are applied consistently in real market conditions. Phil is running slightly higher risk settings considering his account balance was around 50K, but we show this so you can see what is possible. Another example from a Vector client, Peter. Peter has generated $42,000 in profit since October of 2025 using the Vector algorithms. Solid performance over just a few months of trading. And lastly, we have John. John started running Vector algorithms in December of 2025 and has already generated $20,000 in profit. A great early example of what the systems can do when they're applied properly.